Starting the stream. I'm starting to see a picture there, Big Steve. Big Steve, we're live! Woo. Welcome back, everybody, to Modern Arnis CMATS Live with Jordan Dellabough, your host, the voice without a face. And, well, at this point in time, anyways, you'll see it in a couple minutes. What's going on? What's going on? We just had an awesome knife seminar on the weekend. We had a great turnout. I think our numbers were like 17 or 18 for that, and I was just filled up the studio beautifully, and everyone had a great time, looked like. No one went home too injured, you know. Yep. That's always good. But I'm just going to take a few minutes, let Facebook know what we're doing. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, please, as we're trying to make our way up to 1,000 subscribers, and we're at what? Almost 400. We're at 389, getting close to 400. This is my 5-year long-term goal. Wait, when do I start the 5 years?
I was about to say, when does the 5 years start?
Let's start it now.
Yeah, now.
So I'm going to do Facebook stuff, and we'll get started in just a couple minutes. Give us a thumbs up on this video if you're on YouTube. Don't forget, log in to YouTube or log into Google's, and you can chat with us live, ask us questions, laugh at us, talk with us, talk with someone else on the chat board. We don't care. Let's have some fun. All right, I'm going to do that while Big Steve twirls some sticks.
You bet. Or just practices this. Extension.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right?
There we go.
Not this. Feels really weird, actually. But this.
There you go. Let's post that. Remind me, I gotta check on my kilobits. I don't know if we have all the kilobits and stuff.
Oh, gotta have all those.
Well, I'm getting at faster at the Facebook thing, I think. I think I got all that done. And let's make sure here. That's looking good. Oh, I gotta pop out the chat. I almost forgot to pop out the chat. Popping out the chat. Where do I keep the chat? I'm looking for the chat. There it is.
It's in there somewhere.
One of these tabs. Throwing it up on the big screen. There we go. Chat's out. We got some likes already. This is great. And Facebook's been notified, so that's good.
Well, I don't know how I did it. Somehow I've got two sticks of different length. Must have grabbed two different. This is one of my normal sticks.
Yeah.
This is not.
I think you did that if I remember, but let me just. Can I see that for a second?
Yeah.
A short one?
Almost looks like Anna's or something. It's got my name on it.
Yeah, good solid feel.
Weird, eh?
Yeah.
Also, the acids are kind of poorly, so that tells me that it's me. But
That's
still.
definitely you. Okay, so we got that's going well, and we got the kilobits are good. We're streaming. Okay. We'll get started in just a minute, folks. Don't forget, log into Google's, chat with us live, subscribe to our channel, help break us to that 1,000 subscribers. We appreciate it. What are we going to do tonight, Big Steve? What are we going to practice tonight?
That's a good question.
What are we going to share with the YouTube world? What are we going to document as history of modern Arnis? Or in Canada anyways, CMATS, the Canadian Modern Arnis Training Studios. Where are we located? Where are we based? We're on an island. We're on Vancouver Island, on the west coast of Canada, in a province called British Columbia. And Victoria is the closest city, and we're just about 2 minutes out of Victoria. So we're actually in Saanich, but no one knows Saanich.
Yeah, it's a weird name. I actually got to tell somebody a good story about this location-wise today. Somebody at work who lives in the States is like, hey, I'm coming up to see you guys and all this kind of stuff. And so he said, yeah, do you know where we're actually located? Because we're not in Vancouver, right?
Right.
Yes, he happened to know, but I have met people when I used to work out in Eastern Canada who have come over and they said, hey, I'm here and I'm in Vancouver, where's the island? For those of you who are local, that's kind of funny because Vancouver is in one spot, and then next to it is a gigantic island, much bigger than Vancouver, called Vancouver Island, which is actually about 2 hours away by ferry. So he, needless to say, did not come to the island once he figured that out. It was kind of funny.
Didn't jump on that ferry and head over, eh?
Yeah, he just thought it was a little tiny island in the middle of Vancouver. Understandable.
Oh, in the middle of Vancouver.
Well, yeah, that's where he was. So he's like, hey, I'm in Vancouver, where's the island? And
Hey,
I'm like,
what was that?
that way.
What, Gastown or whatever? What's down in Vancouver? What's down
Granville Island.
Granville Island
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something?
Yeah.
Oh, what a gorgeous day we had here on the island. Beautiful skies, beautiful sun.
It was nice.
We expect that for the next couple days. Might have to get some halibut fishing in.
Oh boy.
All right. We got Ren out there tonight saying evening, gents. Good evening, Ren. You just reminded me to turn off my microphone over here.
Perfect.
Let's just, which one do I turn off again? Is it that one? Nope, it's this. Yeah, turn it off, right.
Thanks.
All right. Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everyone at home joining us. What do we have out there? We have Linda. Say hi, boys. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Nice to be seen. What's happening? So we had our knife seminar.
Mm-hmm.
It turned out really well. Great turnout. Didn't have any serious injuries.
No.
In fact, the most serious injury that happened was in the last day. I burnt my arm on the oven.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's since I did that spot, the exact same spot before.
It looks very familiar, yeah.
Yep, the exact same spot. Check that out. Exact same spot as before. And the interesting thing about it is I looked at the oven, I'm looking at my eldest daughter, and I'm like, okay, let's see how I'm burning the exact same spot. And I'm trying to recreate myself burning my arm. Can't do it. I'm like, I have no idea how I burnt it on that spot.
Mm-hmm.
Then I kind of figured it out. It took me about 15 minutes. And then it finally was like, oh, okay, it's after I put the pan on the stove and I bring my arm back like I'm about to put the door, close the door to the oven, and I burn it on the oven. I let my arm drop or something and it hits the oven, the oven door. So there we go. That's the best as I can come up with is how I would.
You have a lazy arm on your oven.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you know. Anyways, good times. Nothing like touching a hot stove. What else are we doing? We're in the middle of May almost. Like we're getting there, aren't we? What are we on, May 10th?
You're right, I just don't want to think of it that way.
Yeah, May. June. That means May, which means by the end of May, if not sooner, we'll have the pool set up. We'll get the pool set up.
Yep.
The weather's getting nice enough for it.
Yep.
Get that sun on that black thing if it doesn't leak too much.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
And then heat up the pool.
Yeah.
Let's see how many leaks it has this year. That'll be interesting.
More clamps. More clamps.
Yeah. But tonight we're going to do the art of modern Arnis, created by the late Professor Remy Precis. I'm like, the art of sticks. And I'm like, no, it's not the art of sticks. It's the art of modern Arnis. Modern Arnis is stems from the Philippines, but created with worldly opportunities Professor had traveling around the world and also seeing other arts as well, and then blending concepts into this art to make it what it is today. So no other questions right now, so we're just gonna get into it. And what do you want to do? 1 stick, 2 stick?
1 stick, 2 stick, red stick, blue stick. 1 stick.
I used to have a red stick.
Really?
Yeah, I'll do 1 stick. I used to have a red stick.
Oh right, a stick with red tape. See, that's different in my books.
It was blood red. It was dripping. Yeah. Anything come out of the seminar that I'm forgetting to talk about? You were at the seminar.
Mm-hmm.
Anything come out of it that I'm forgetting to talk about? Did you have a good time?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was really good. Time flew by. I think I looked. You'd actually said,
it's like
okay,
3 hours.
it's the end, and I'm like, it is.
Right.
It was weird.
Right. It kind of did fly by that day.
Yeah.
things were just moving and grooving, and great group of people traveling from up Ireland down and stuff like that. So. And a great, you know, between men and women, it was just like equal balance. It was like, I think 8 to 9 or something like that.
Yeah,
so it was a nice, good split. Great to see both representations, so that's good. That being said, let's get into, I want to do some trapping. Should I do some trapping? I don't know. Should I do some trapping? My mind wants to go trapping, but I'm not sure if I want to deliver trapping tonight.
What an interesting conundrum.
I'm also interested in locks. Locking.
Right.
Locking is different from trapping. So for example, let's just show what each one would be. A basic idea, give me number 2 strike here. I'm blocking, I'm securing, I'm baiting, and I'm trapping. This is a trap. A momentary time where I can just have both hands kind of doing something at the same time, and I have the upper hand here. So that'd be a trap. But if I go like this, and I go like this, and I go like this is center lock. I'm now joint locking him and controlling him, and he can't just let go. This is a takedown in a scenario. But if I'm here, this isn't necessarily a takedown. If he holds on, it can be, which means then I'm locking it, you know, almost like the whole hand lock, like this. But if I just do this and it breaks off, then that means it's just a momentary time in which I have the upper hand. So that's how I look at trapping. But do we want to get into that?
I am happy to attempt to perform whatever it is you can come up with.
All right. Let's go into Palis-Palis. Off at number 2 strike.
Sir?
So Palis-Palis was Professor Remy Prece's grandfather's art, great-grandfather's art? His grandfather's art, as far as I know. Not great. And we got Celestial DeCardi out there joining us. Hello, nice to have you out. So we got Palis-Palis coming in, and it's not a 2-step movement, it's a 1-step movement. A lot of times when we teach it, we talk about stopping the hit and bringing that energy down and thrusting down the center line. But really, you want to be like a panther or some type of wild cat animal pouncing. That motion that you would see with their hands coming out and landing and pouncing up to a branch or something, and getting on top of it and bring it down. So it's redirecting that energy and coming right through here for that poke. And then from here, let's go into, it's coming to me. Let's go into armbar. But this one's called a, what do we call it? Carry over to armbar, that's what we call it. So I've gone thrust here, whether or not he blocks it or not or anything else. Let's say he pushes my stick aside, because this is going to cut you this way. So it pushes it this way. So this energy then can go over here. We talked a little bit about this last week in last week's video, crushing the blueberry. And so here we are. I'm now rolling over, protecting my center here with my left hand still. And then the elbow and the hook with the puño on the wrist is right here for armbar. So we got Palis-Palis thrust. He may block it. And it blocks it. I go over, covering, and enter. Now, in entering, there's a couple things to think about. Here, it clears my head, and find the elbow. Go to the back side of the elbow, but take the blade of your arm. It's not the back of my hand. It's not pushing, and I'm not doing this either. I'm taking the blade of my arm and going for that spot. Now, once I start pressing, my foot and hand should be moving together. See how I disrupt his center? Okay. If he stands strong, okay, don't move. And I don't do it right.
Still pretty good on this one.
He doesn't have to do anything. But if I get it right, let's see.
Yep.
It works once you get it right. So
Let's get ready to go for a ride.
woohoo! So we got Palis-Palis into carryover armbar.
Sure.
All right. Strike 2. Palis-Palis thrust. I pushed it aside. I blocked it. Whatever he went, carried over. into armbar.
Okay.
My head's gonna go right into the camera.
As planned, but I'm doing it.
You know, these cameras have done pretty well.
They have.
And these were one of your recommendations.
I was about to say, and I picked them out.
And you picked them up.
I'm glad you called that up.
Of course I did, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go, nice.
Sir.
Yeah, that happened. So you're making me not charge you. I'm thinking I'm coming in, but I'm not. All right?
Yes, sir.
So Palis-Palis thrust. Shoot. Good. And again.
The funny thing is here,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, that
So I
happens,
get that
right?
line
That
up.
happens. Shoo. Good. And if you notice, you don't notice because you can't see. Let's back up here for a second. My footwork when I'm receiving. When you're receiving techniques, you have the oh, words are losing it today. The responsibility to stay alive. What do I mean by that? If I just do this,
I don't feel like anything's happening there.
okay, and I just die, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's his turn. I have nothing to learn on this side. I'll just die, you know? Well, it makes people who aren't good at their techniques look like they're good at their techniques. But that's about its only purpose.
Yeah.
If you know the footwork and know how to counter, it's important that I don't just stand here like this and then become like one of those ducks puts its head in the bird feeder and then pops back up or whatever type of thing. You don't want to be like that. I want to get down as he presses. I want to use my stances. I want to get down and leave my front leg or my side leg close to him here. Okay? I don't want to be in a stance like this where I have the other foot forward. The arm that's being taken down, I want to have that same leg forward. So we back up here a little bit. Here we go. Boom. I'm taking it here. My hand is still present. And I'm learning and to stay alive, to stay present, to be respectful of what's going on. But if he dare makes a mistake, I am now ready to do a counter. If I just do this,
Sure leaves me open for things.
I'm dead. It's good night. Woo!
You can't even see what's going on down there.
No, it's just, so it's important to understand that even though you're getting the technique done to you, there's at least 33% learning on that end.
Sir.
33% learning on your end, and the other 33% is when you get to teach it and tear it apart and put it back together again. And that equals 99%, which leaves 1% left. I'll get back to you on that.
That's the super secret stuff.
That's the grandmaster stuff.
Sir.
So strike two comes in, Palis-Palis, over, carry over, armbar. Nice. One more time. Oh, that was good. That was awesome. I couldn't stay up for that one. The head was going. Good. Now we won't get into countering those. We'll stay based on the idea of just Palis-Palis.
Sure.
So if you come number one now,
Two or one.
good, right? Palis-Palis is I'm taking it down and then thrusting right here. Then we have this neat little roll that happens. It's hard to perfect, but once you do, it's very effective. So let's look at it. Let's get up close and look at it. We'll come right up here, Big Steve.
Sorry.
And we come in, we got this Palis-Palis thing happening. I'm taking the energy down. I'm thrusting down the center here. Now at this point in time, I'm going to take my hand away and let his wrist sit on my stick. And then from there, just hold your arm there. I'm going to learn to roll and hook with the puño. So I'm here, I'm rolling on the outside of my body. We practice this at the beginning of classes, right? I'm here, rolling on the outside of my body, hooking that wrist so the puño and my arm and my wrist, he's right in between. He's being squished there. And then from there I have the arm bar.
Sir.
So let's put that all together. It would be here, I take this down, pop, and we're ready to do it. Boom, shoot, right? Here, turning, I got this rising, right here. And you can make it a little bit dynamic. right? I can be up here, I can carry it up a little higher. I don't necessarily just want to keep it down here because then his elbow is not accessible. So raising that up when I come here, poke, I kind of raise it up right there, roll, right in there. For our, what do we call that?
Rolling over.
Rolling armbar. Rolling armbar? Yeah, rolling armbar. So rolling.
That's what I've called it, so if you're going to change it.
No, let's do it.
I will have a hard time
rolling armbar. We won't change anything tonight. I'm just lost for words today.
It's all good. We're doing Palis-Palis is what we're doing.
Palis-Palis. Yes, sir. We'll do what he wants to do now. Palis-Palis poke into rolling armbar.
Oh, wait. It's the wrist from my doing.
There you go. Yeah. Good. Here we go. One. Wait. Oh, yep. There it is. Nice. Good. One. Good. One. Good. Nice. In position. Nice roll. Good. Now you felt that one, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You're there. You're almost there. Yeah. So remember, you can be dynamic, right? So you see how this is all trapped and stuff?
Yep.
So use your footwork and get out and around.
Sir?
The earth is here for you, not this one square foot spot.
Yes, sir.
So for example, what I mean by that, you could be like this. You could just charge forward with that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, this way.
Oh, that was a good one.
Going the wrong way.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. There it is. Good. Yeah. See?
Over there, yeah.
And notice I'm not an automatic uke. What is an automatic uke? I haven't watched enough martial arts to figure that out. But I'm not an automatic uke. In other words, if he's not pressing, I'm not moving. If he doesn't have it right, I'm not just going to automatically move for him. If he didn't do it right, it would look like this. If I was an automatic uke, it would look like this.
Oh, cool. I did it with one arm.
Yeah, and you didn't even hook my wrist and I still went down. It was amazing, you know. But we don't want that. We don't want automatic. We want to feel what's going on. Just like that.
Sir?
So Palis-Palis, redirecting the energy. There's also Palis-Palis upwards, but that's a little bit more advanced because of what you're dealing with in the energies there. But this one is a great one to learn where you're just taking it down, pouncing on it, redirecting it. You know, you might even get this stuff like this where you're 1, 2, 3. We're through here, right? Through, what do we call that one?
Abanico Corto double action.
Abanico Corto double action off of
Palis-Palis.
Palis-Palis, so strike one. So, want to try that?
Yeah. Let's see if I can remember how you did that.
I gotcha. There you go. Sure, why not? Yeah, that's good. You got lots of padding in there.
Yeah, just checking to make sure you're still there.
Woo, there you go. That's interesting. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Should have watched the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely this.
Don't ever pay attention to me.
There's definitely this. And
Yeah.
that. This is good. This is Palis-Palis. We got
That's
this
it.
down.
You got that down. That's right. So from there, you can now continue.
Used to have it over there.
There you go. You're on that track.
And those pat-pats again.
Not lots of pat pats. If you want more pat pats, talk to us. Let us know right now.
Oh, now it's going with the beat path.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Get that down. Yeah. So now, if we're doing Sinawali, right, we're just doing this type of thing you've seen us do, right? Right there. Over, there's this, right? Right here. Maybe I'm coming out here. Got this here. Right here. Maybe I'm just popping this off here, hitting here. Maybe I'm going for an arm bar in there. A lot of different things we can do just off that initial strategy and energy.
Yes, sir.
If I was empty-handed, one of the beautiful things is he's coming at me with a cane over here off strike two. I bring this down here and I punch right to his solar plexus. Come right down that center line because this is harder for me to reach up here and his hand's up here trying to protect maybe.
Sure.
So he's thinking he's blocking that. I go right for here. And then from here I can roll under still and start to play with that. Here, both hands down. checking, seeing what's going on. Maybe I take this out, there's my hit here. Then I'll use this here and take this here. Then follow up here. So even in the Palis-Palis side here, I let that miss me, right? I get shot right in for that floating rib down here in this area. Maybe I got backward throw from here. We also have that with a stick. So I think we can start to do just understanding that energy of someone coming in.
My ears are ringing.
Did I give that to you?
No, from the slap.
Oh, from the thing.
It was very, very sharp. It was good.
Yeah, so, where was I going with that? I don't know.
I don't know, just playing.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday. It's gorgeous outside. Yeah. I think we should have just did this from home and had the camera, the phones again, and tried the backyard one.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun. Little backyard practice. We'll have to do when we got the pool set up. There we go.
How does the pool plan do it?
Trying to move through water.
Oh, there you go.
Especially when there's splashing going on, and then your eyes, you know, not look. I think that's one of the things that they trained back in those days when they had the rice paddies and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that they would entice the enemy into the rice paddies and stuff where they would get stuck and not be used to making their way through water.
Right.
And then when splashes happened, you know, your eyes, you're trying to see. You're not practicing in that all the time.
Yep.
But that's why I like when I take a shower, I'm just staring at the water spring into my eyes.
Like the nice hot water in the eyeballs. Yeah.
Okay, time to practice.
Just
you know?
in case somebody does that to you. I like that.
Well, I may have done it once or twice. But anyways.
I'm impervious to strategy. I can totally see that.
Okay, so what are we on to then? We're Palis-Palis. Let's move away from that. Let's move away from Palis-Palis. Unless you want to try something. Is there something you want to try?
Just
backward throw. There it is. Yeah.
Classic.
You got that.
One. What else is there?
Got disarm right there.
Yep.
Boom.
I like that one.
Good. I blocked it. I saved the mic.
Yeah, good job.
That might have been a bit loud for people. Oh, we got a picture on our Facebook page right now of the CMATS hat visiting a place in Spain. I think it's Granada or something like that, just outside of Granada, in a place called Albraham.
Wow.
Something like that. I don't know if I'm saying it anywhere near.
I believe you.
It's something like that. It's on the picture. Anyways, it's great. It's got CMATS hat. Went and visited Spain. That was great.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks to Mr. Michael Swift out there for that. Shout out. Oh, side by side throw. Nice. Love it. Good.
Oh. It's funny, my brain. Oh. No, it's not what I'm thinking of, is it?
There's something there, but
there is.
I'm just enthralled with what's going on here. I somehow picked up spider webs.
Nice.
There we go. Not last yet. You're a little dusty there, Big Steve. It's still on me. Look at this guy. Get off it.
Little webby.
There we go. So if you go up there,
Here.
okay.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
You're very close. You're very close.
Yeah,
You can get it.
but that's not it. That's not it.
So here, if you're Palis-Palis thrust, right? I could do it from this side even.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in here,
That's what I was
boom.
thinking
Right, just bring that back, trap it up, get the hit in here. You're doing this off two though, right?
Off one.
Oh, you're doing off one?
Yeah.
So here, bring it around,
Yeah, up to there.
up to there, and then just bring this back.
Sir.
Palis-Palis, but don't let it cross the line.
Sir.
Keep it on the hip. Then we come back here, pop this out. Try one. So don't bring it across.
Don't bring it across. And then.
I made it look so smooth. I made it look too smooth, but you're almost there. You're almost there.
It's like this.
It's like that. Yeah, yeah.
It's-
So watch this.
yeah.
I just do that, right? Bang.
Oh, okay.
So it's here.
Yeah.
I'm not bringing it across.
Yes, understood.
Wait, what am I doing?
And then you're popping off like an 11.
Oh, like number 11. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah. So
That's what
this
I'm trying to
one.
get to.
So this one is here.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh.
Like an ab eco strike right here.
Yeah.
Bang.
And then from there you can do
And then
it.
from there, bang.
Bam.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go there, bang, abanico. And then, there you go, there it is. We made it, folks, we're getting through it. Just to have that freedom of flow. Don't forget, if you're logged into Google's or anything like that, or logged into YouTube's, chat with us live. Our chat board's up, love to hear from you. And as we make our way to 1,000 subscribers, we're almost at 400. Share the channel, let people know about us, and give us a thumbs up on this video for YouTube. Algorithms to treat us properly. Oh, that was a good one. Whack. Oh, nice. And that one's great because even off of one here, you could do that, right? You could do it off of over here too. When I come this way, go bang, 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 or you go number 11, and I poke here, and I'm still here, bang, bang, bang. You know, so it's all still there, just a beautiful flow. And when people are learning that one, by the way, it's really interesting because when they start to do this and they start to do this, they let they let the stick fall. So now it's a lot more difficult, right?
Yep.
But if I don't let this stick fall and I leave it up here, create that fulcrum or that pivotal point right here, then it works a lot more effectively and fast and quick and snappy, and it all falls into place. Yes.
No. You're doing it over here. Yeah. Cool. I actually haven't done that much off the one yet. But you were doing a Palis-Palis, were you?
No, not the first one.
Not the first one, yeah. But then over here, it's just the same as...
Just having fun now.
Okay, sorry. Can you do two for a second?
2?
Oh, I had it. Hang on.
This is the fun of training, right? We think we got something. We think we know something. Yeah. I like threading the needle. That's
wait.
Okay, there we go. Sure, yeah. And then if I come up like this.
Yeah, then it's the same thing.
Right there. Right?
Yeah. But it's the same as the number 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's just a matter of how you manipulate it.
Yeah. Sure. Threading the needle, you were saying?
No, it's good. I'm not going to thread the needle.
Not going to thread the needle.
Boom, bang, bang, there you go. Try again. Boom. Yeah, come get me. No, block first. Check my hand. Good, come back and get me.
Oh, we're doing that. Yeah. Okay, good.
Bam, right? Bonk.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Can you try that one?
Yeah. You weren't even doing that.
No, okay. Off to Sinawali, what do you want? Redondo! I love it. Redondo. Let's look at Redondo for a second. Or Redonda. Depends on how you call it. Or how it's spelled. I've seen it with an A on the end. I've seen it with an O on the end. Let's grab 2 sticks.
Sure.
When we think of Redondo, or Redonda, we just think of the flow. And there are many ways to practice it. One with just the wrists moving, which makes things really tight. Then there's the elbows moving, and then there's the shoulders moving. Nice, big, arcing motions. Having fun with that.
Sure.
But if you're learning all 3 stages, and you're learning about timing, and you're learning about spatial awareness and stuff like that, the key here is that you're not just twirling your sticks and looking cool and fast. That's the beginning. That's wonderful. But if you can learn about finding tempo,
sure.
And then, so for example, put your stick out, and I'm just doing this. I'm just learning to keep on the full beat. So if you saw like the hand of a second clock, every time it moves, you would have a hit.
Sure.
If you were to take a half beat and throw that in there, if you know this really well, and you're getting this in, that one comes quick, right? But you'll find that if someone was still banging the sticks right now, you would still have that same beat throughout.
Yes, sir.
And then you can start to interrupt that all over the place. Even when I'm done here, so that's the first one coming quicker now. You can start to really play with that and really take it all over the place. So that when someone's looking at you or doing something funky, you can just add a little disruption and then just keep it flowing nicely.
Sure.
I don't know, just a thought there. I had the phone go off. This could be a message from Ontario. It's been a while.
Oh, maybe.
Let's find out. It's a message from Ontario. It's been a while. Hey! Wow. We've got a picture of the week. Wow. I'm just going to zoom in on this one because you look so young.
Great.
When we went out to Ontario to share the art of modern Arnis, look at that. I'm not even going to show me. I'm just going to show you. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
Some little young one there, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
That's you. There he is. Way back in the day.
Long time ago.
I'm going to hold the camera still here. Just make sure to get a real good view of that, everyone. That is epic. That is
was
awesome.
actually, it's funny. I thought it was going to be a picture of when I was wearing glasses, but no.
Yeah, you weren't wearing glasses, were you?
No.
Yeah.
Must
Got
have been
them
just
off.
after I got the bionic lasers put in.
And those were the pants that you have on. Those were the pants that you
Yeah,
had,
the custom dealies.
the custom deals. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't make those size of pants for you.
Those were very fancy pants.
It's like your shoes. You have to have custom shoes almost, right?
Yep.
Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? First off, with that wonderful Karate for Christ 2010, there we go.
Oh my
Good evening,
gosh,
Karate
really?
for Christ. I hear you guys are having a seminar, Modern Arnis, or a gathering of different martial arts, and Modern Arnis will be represented there. That's great to hear.
Nice.
I wish I could come out for that. That'd be awesome. But it's not happening just yet. But that'd be great. That'd be great. But we wish you all the best with it and sharing your knowledge of the art with the people, because I guess you're going to be the one teaching it. I'm just going off the top of my head of guessing that. And then I'm guessing you're going to have some other instructors there, so that's fantastic too. So I hope you guys have a great time. I think it's in May 26th or something like that out in Ontario, Southern Ontario, London, Cambridge, Waterloo, Kitchener area.
Nice.
Yeah, I believe. But anyways, I'm sure he could write that up on the chat board. We'd know that. What else is happening? Okay, so that was some Palis-Palis we did.
Sir.
A little bit of mumble-jumbled other stuff in there. And you know what's great is when you do these enough times, you start to see where the counters are.
Sure.
And when you see where the counters are, as an example, if he does Palis-Palis poke and doesn't do something right, I can easily counter him. So let's say now he's here and he's coming with that poke, right? Whether I block it up here or whether I block it this way, and he might be going for something, I could easily take this arm and trap him up here because he didn't have his triangle here proper. What does that triangle come from? When I'm doing my Palis-Palis and thrust here, this triangle right here is my control factor. If he forgets about that, this is the control factor, then you can break through this and grab my hand and do other things to me or whatever else. Then you can do Palis-Palis like this, where I take this like this, and I grab this way.
Sure.
So I grab this way, and I grab this way. And I can take it this way, come through here, lock it up in here, right? Start to do different things with it. Smash this, so this falls out of your hand. Take down, whatever you want. Just have fun with it. But you know what? I think we should end off on a form tonight.
Sir.
Which form are we going to do tonight, Big Steve?
Oh my gosh.
Take a moment.
Yeah, okay.
Got one?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Stick form 2. I don't think we've done that one time.
Ooh, short or long version?
Let's do short.
Short version it is, stick form 2. Let's do it.
Sure.
All right, Big Steve.
Stick form 2. Short version. Stick form 2.
Nice. Looking good. Nice footwork with it. It's all coming together. You're keeping your back heels up. Let's do it one more time.
Sure.
Splitting, turn, strike 1, strike 2. Splitting, turn, strike 1, strike 2. And your center of your center of your balance isn't shifting to that back foot.
Sir.
You're keeping it, you're turning, and you're keeping it right there, and then you're stepping back and still keeping it present up front.
Yes, sir.
Which is one of the interesting things about modern Arnis and our footwork is that we're 90% pretty much of our weight up front and then 10% on the back, which is rarely seen in other martial arts.
Throws a lot of people off.
All right, we got one here. Chat has been disconnected. Interesting. Please wait while we try to reconnect you.
Reconnected.
We're reconnected. Okay, so
Thank
now
you.
that we're reconnected here, we got May 27th, Train with the Masters in Kitchener. There you go. Fundraiser for the Karate for Christ Kenya and African Powerhouse Mission.
Cool.
There they go.
Nice.
So they're going to have hopefully a wonderful, successful weekend at that
Awesome.
seminar and have some fun. Let me know if you got any pictures from there you want to send my way. Maybe we could put it on our CMATS Facebook page of Modern Ace being shared out there. That'd be great. Okay. Oh yeah, and then we went in empty hand Palis-Palis a little bit, right?
Sure.
And the thing about Palis-Palis empty hand, that redirecting, if you come in here, is at first people think, oh my gosh, there's a stop and then a push down. And again, we talk about that leaping, like you're a panther or a tiger leaping onto something. They don't sit there and go, stop leaping, okay, press. No, they grab it and they just, all one move. So it comes into, and look what happens. It turns them as I do that, and I have to make sure that as I do that, come over here, Shane.
Yeah.
As I do that, I don't take out my own leg. So I have to redirect this energy inward a little bit. And then maybe I pop up into his face and get this little choke on happening here. And then a leg sweep or whatever else you want to know or do from whatever martial art you practice.
Sir.
So, any questions?
No, that has got me baffled.
Okay. So we're good for tonight?
We're good.
All right, we're good. All right, let me grab my sticks. We'll wrap it up, Big Steve.
Sir.
Thank you to everyone for joining us out there. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on the YouTube video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Pass it around. We're almost at 400 subscribers. We're at 389. We're excited to get to 400 and then gradually make our way to that 1,000. So, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you, everybody.
I have no idea what we're going to call the video tonight.
I really like our last
A little bit of Palis-Palis on the blueberry. I don't know. There's Squish the Blueberry.
Palis-Palis.
Oh, we got thanks, gentlemen out there. Thank you very much,
Awesome.
Karate for Christ in Canada, coming to join us, Neil. We miss you. Hope everything's going well and fantastic in your school out there. We got Ren. Have a good night. Thank you for sticking around and watching us, or at least glancing back at us. I'm not sure if you're cooking right now or not, but if you are, I'm sure it's something delicious. Okay, for now we can watch Big Steve do something wicked with his sticks. And he says, miss you, 2 hugs. Hey, hey. And to the family, Miss you guys. Okay. I'll get over here and do the
Something cool.
Something cool. You should get closer to the camera for that. I think you're too far away.
Just like this.
Yeah.
Just hold it here. Hold it like you're Zeus or whatever. And just see if you can hit it.
Hit your stick like a bolt of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
It's pretty cool. If I do say so myself. Or don't do that. I do this.
You see, that's what you would be teaching if I wasn't teaching here
Yeah, totally.
at the YouTube night.
How to make
This is modern Arnis.
light on fire by rubbing them, yes.
Oh, that's a smell I haven't smelt in a long time. Because we put tape on our sticks, we don't get that burning smell or sensation when the sticks are constantly rubbing or banging against each other. And I haven't smelled that in a while, so.
Need a fresh pair.
Yeah, gonna have to buy some new sticks. All right, everyone, take care, and we'll see you next week. 6:45, hopefully. Good night.
Night, everybody.